Good morning and welcome to Insanity Radio. You're here with Taylor Small and Samuel Cullington for the Hangover. We're without a producer this morning, so it's our first show and we're just going with the flow, trying things out. But if you've got any comments, invariable complaints that are going to come through, you can contact us on the facebook.com at Insanity Radio and at Insanity Radio on Twitter. And if you want to email the studio, it's studio@insanityradio.com. So, we're going to go ahead, play another track. What have we got coming up at the moment? We've got to have Two Door Cinema Club.
Changing of the Seasons. That was Changing of the Seasons by Two Door Cinema Club. Obviously, we didn't play that straight away. That was a sound bed that was supposed to go under us talking, but because we don't have a producer here and only 10 minutes of training, we don't know what we're doing.
Ordinarily, we'd be a trio. At the moment, we're just Taylor and Sam at the moment, but normally we'd have Cyrus Dean. Some of you may well know him, probably more than you know us.
Yeah, he's very infamous on campus. Some might say a beanock.
For anyone that doesn't know, that is a big man on campus. Today he's couldn't be with us because I believe he's in North Korea saving some orphan polar bears from tyranny.
A very valiant cause, I'm sure we can all agree. Cyrus is a lovely man and we wish he was here now, but he's just got to fight oppression with those polar bears. It's a very important cause.
Yeah, so he'll be back next week, so hopefully they'll be all right. So our show is titled The Hangover. So this is for all of you who probably went out last night. I know Antidote's on at Medicine on campus, and last night happened to be their 6th birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, we didn't go. We had to stay in bed.
We heard there was cake though.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. How was the cake? Was there even any cake? Was it good cake? Was it carrot cake? If it was carrot cake, I would be quite annoyed because I'm a big fan of carrot cake myself. But if it was chocolate gâteau, then not so bothered.
I'd pass up on that. Our next track is Evil Eye by Franz Ferdinand. Enjoy.
Hello, this is Roger Moore, and you are listening to Insanity on 103.2 FM.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. Wasn't that nice? Roger Moore phoned in just for us to compliment us on the show. He's enjoying it this morning. He's currently on a tropical island sipping some martinis, but he's still listening to Insanity Radio. So, Sam.
Cyrus has messaged in. He's let us know that he is listening, so he is well. We're getting plenty of messages from him, but
he's loving the chuns.
Yeah, chuns as he calls them. He's enjoying it already. Hope you all are too. Remember, tweet us at Insanity Radio or facebook.com/Insanity Radio. So
we're going to have a little chat about Bestival. Just a tiny chat. Me and Sam, and also Cyrus actually, were at Bestival.
It's a very good music festival.
It was very good actually.
It was my first.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I've never been to any other festival.
Oh. Did you enjoy the camping aspect of it?
I definitely did. There was someone that didn't, Cyrus Dean. He didn't camp one night.
Yeah.
Shambolic.
But unfortunately, I was really hyped to go see Snoop Dogg. And unfortunately I missed it, didn't I, Sam?
The Saturday night headliner, Snoop Dogg, main stage. Taylor Small decided it'd be a good time to go to bed at 7:30 in the evening.
It was more like 8 o'clock, I think. You know, it was. I mean, I wouldn't say it was early evening, but it was certainly. You know, it was an early bedtime. That's for sure. But talking about Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
we've it's recently come to my attention that Snoop Dogg has yet again changed his name. First of all, it was First of all, it was Snoop Lion. He went from Snoop Dogg to Snoop Lion.
Well, before that,
he was Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Yeah,
which I think he should go back to personally. I think he should go back to his roots. Everybody loves a bit of retro, a little bit of nostalgia.
But in his DJ stage, there was the DJ Snoopadelic.
Oh yeah, the infamous DJ Snoopadelic, who we only heard of yesterday because we looked it up on Wikipedia. But now, ladies and gentlemen, he's now renamed himself to Snoopzilla.
Rawr.
Snoopzilla. Rawr. Which apparently he will only use when he's playing funk music.
Ooh,
so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Do you know his actual name?
No.
I mean, we had to look this up. Calvin Cordazar Broadus Jr.
Really?
It's quite an intense name.
It is an intense name.
Something like Snoopzilla actually looks quite simple next to that.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're wondering, listeners, because we're a big fan of Snoop Doggy Dogg.
He's obviously open to changing his name.
He's open to changing his name, and I think if any of you have any inspired names, and to be honest, I'm sure most of you can come up with a better name than Snoopzilla, please message them in, and we'll read them out on there, and obviously we'll get Snoop Dogg on the line, or one of his people, or anyone, and we'll tell them about the name change, and I'm pretty sure if we get enough people to come up with some new names, we can get a new Snoop Dogg name. Maybe. I've got some contacts. I can pull a few strings.
Right, next track, Daft Punk featuring Pharrell Williams with Lose Yourself to Dance.
Hello and welcome back. This is Insanity Radio 103.2 FM, and you've just been listening to Lose Yourself to Dance, Daft Punk featuring Pharrell Williams. Pharrell Williams.
We had a couple of messages in on the website for new names for Snoop Dogg. What do we have? We had Tarquin Ignatius Miles from a Professor Dean.
Professor Tara Dean. I wonder who that could be. Probably not a relation of Cyrus Dean, surely.
Well, he's not here. It can't be anyone he knows.
Oh no, obviously.
Interesting. It just is a intricate sort of name going on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Snoop Dogg's cousin, that's actually his real name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, I think we've decided that there's a very old and very dead pot plant in the studio, which we found, and we have actually decided to call it that, Tarquin Ignatius Miles.
Yeah. We can't bestow the name upon Snoop Dogg, but...
No, I mean, I did try and contact Snoop Dogg, and they say they weren't having any of it.
You talked to management?
Yeah, I did. Directly to management.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, they were a little bit too woo this time in the morning, if you know what I mean.
It is a little bit early.
It is a little bit early, yeah.
Well, this pot plant does look rather dire.
If only you could see the pot plant, listeners.
Oh, it's radio.
Radio, you can't see anything.
We're moving on to a silly news round now.
Silly news round.
We'll make a jingle sometime.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have access to any kind of
musical production.
Yeah, we don't have a soundboard, which I really wanted a soundboard.
But Taylor, what is your silly news of the week?
Okay, right. This is from the Metro website, no less. So very reputable.
Other newspapers are available.
Other newspapers are of course available. This story is entitled "Shirtless Man Throws Parrot at Police Officer to Avoid Capture." And I'm just going to read it out now. Criminals have tried a lot of different things in order to avoid being caught, but an incident in which an alleged crook threw a parrot at an officer to prevent himself being captured could be a first. Yeah, I think you're right there, Metro. Good eye. I think it might be a first. Luis Santana from Connecticut, USA, was so eager to escape the authorities, he reportedly decided to use the squawking bird as a distraction when they were about to detain him. When officers arrived on the scene after reports of an altercation, instead of surrendering, a shirtless Mr. Santana, it's very important that you remember he is of course shirtless, that's highlighted a lot by the Metro for some reason, other newspapers are available of course, apparently threw a stolen white parrot at an attending officer. Now as I was reading this, and I read out stolen white parrot, I was, where did he get a stolen white parrot from? Why did he steal a white parrot? And also, at what point does a stolen pet just become your pet? Especially when it's a parrot? Because I don't think they have any concept of ownership.
I was too confused to put it on the radio, but you understood what was going on with it.
Yeah.
You're quite right. Why would you steal a parrot?
Yeah. Was that his crime? And if it was his crime, why would he then throw back the stolen property at the policeman? It doesn't make any sense.
No.
I don't think Mr. Santana's right in the head.
No.
Personally. And then it goes on to say, if that wasn't enough, the bird was then said to have bit the policeman on the finger. Do you think the policeman had to go to counselling?
Is it a relevant news story? Is it a relevant aspect of the news?
Is it? Well, it was on the internet, Sam, as a legitimate news article. It says justice was served in the end, though, after the shirtless parrot thrower was located at a house nearby. So, excellent job there, Connecticut State Troopers. Or whoever it was. Hopefully there won't be any more parrot-related throwings.
I hope not.
Or thefts, because it's awful.
Yeah. We're moving on to our next track now. It's a new one from Eminem.
Berserk by Eminem. You're listening to Insanity Radio 103.2 FM. If you'd like to, you can contact us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/Insanity Radio. Or on Twitter, you can tweet us at Insanity Radio. Or email us on studio@insanityradio.com.
Quite right, Taylor.
Yes.
I'm going to do my little bit of silly news for the week. I don't know the source of this one. It's not too relevant, I don't think. But it's regarding a woman that was arrested after squirting her boyfriend with a water gun.
Naughty.
Does it sound like a crime? I don't think so.
No.
Most of us have probably squirted someone with a water gun before, but few have actually suffered the same sort of fate as she did, so she got arrested for battery and domestic violence.
That would be funny. Her boyfriend needs to man up.
Yeah, made a complaint about that. This happened in Florida. The couple weren't getting along too well, so it probably explains why he didn't just laugh it off. But she was alleged to have wetted her boyfriend with a toy gun in order to antagonise and agitate him against his wishes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a crime, really.
No. Well, no, it isn't, actually, Sam.
No.
It isn't a crime. That's what you're trying to say there. It is not actually a crime.
The 19-year-old apparently had become annoyed when her boyfriend said something she did not agree with and decided to get her own back. But the woman in the question claimed that the act was in retaliation to a pillow attack she had suffered from her unnamed lover.
Oh.
Now, I can't remember where I got this from, but it doesn't quite add up. It sounds like an April Fool's sort of story.
Yeah. The pillow attacks are just awful, you know? That's some hardcore...
Taylor's been a victim to a couple of them.
Yeah. They hurt. Normally because people fill their pillows with bricks before they have pillow fights with me, which is very unfair.
The article concludes by saying no one was injured in the exchange, but the incident may cause some of us to be wary next time we take aim.
Yes, I've certainly learnt a lot from this article.
Yeah.
Not to shoot anyone with a water gun.
Not.
Where was it? It said, oh, that's it. You missed out the part where it didn't actually specify water. It said the clear substance. That's very suspicious.
Move on now. Our next track from Queens of the Stone Age featuring Alex Turner.
So that was If I Had a Tail by Queens of the Stone Age featuring Alex Turner. What would you do if you had a tail, Sam?
I don't quite know. I've not put too much thought into that. You can obviously... Well, if you've got a tail, you've got quite a good balance.
You have got good balance. I'd like to think that I would use it to eat bananas with and turn the light off from my bed because I'm lazy.
Oh, so you reckon you've got quite a long tail if you had
I'd
one?
like to think so, yeah. I like to think of myself as a long tail man.
Huh.
None of this bushy business, you know.
Okay.
I'd have like a long monkey tail.
I see.
Like a lemur or something.
Go and hang off things and whatnot.
Yeah, like a tamarin monkey.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd like to be one of them.
Huh.
They got whiskers and stuff, you know.
Okay.
I think it would suit me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You seen that look?
Taylor's got a beard, so he's kind of got the whiskers.
I got a beard. I'm already halfway there. Most people call me the monkey man.
Ooh.
Well, some people do.
What have we got coming up now?
Now we have something that we have shamelessly taken from a panel show. The general ignorance round. Sorry, I mean the common stupidity round is what we've named it now. I'm going to ask Sam some questions to once and for all prove that he is stupid.
I genuinely do not know what these questions are.
No, and neither do I, which is worrying. Probably should have prepared them beforehand. I have a book here with about 600 questions in. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick a random one.
Okay, go ahead.
Who described George II as a miserly martinet with an insatiable sexual appetite? Was it A, his eldest son Frederick, B, William Pitt the Younger, or C, Louis the 14th?
I'm maybe going to go with this French individual, Louis the 14th.
French individual, Louis the 14th.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Sam, you're wrong.
Was that your buzzer?
That was my buzzer.
So your klaxon?
Yeah. It was actually A, his eldest son, Frederick. And it says here, George and Frederick hated each other. When Frederick was killed, his father's reported quote was, "I have lost my eldest son, but I was glad of it." Oh, that's...
What a shame.
That's sad. That is. Right, another random one, quickly.
Go ahead.
True or false? Dragon's blood was a common ingredient in medical care in the 17th century.
Are you having a laugh?
True or false?
Well, it's obviously false.
It was actually true. Except dragon's blood was the name given to the resin obtained from the Drasgana plant, commonly known as the dragon tree.
Well, there we go, folks. Dragon blood does exist.
It does exist, also, but I like to think that dragons actually did exist, and I'm sure that Cyrus Dean would agree.
Well, he thinks griffins are real.
He thinks that most mythical creatures are not in fact myths, they're actually real.
You have to go to great lengths to actually prove that they're not.
Yeah. I'm sure if he was actually in the studio now, he would be shouting about how griffins are real, and he's going to show me a griffin one day. It's not going to happen, Si.
He has just messaged in to say yes, that is all true.
Yeah. So he is stupid.
Yeah. He'll fit in well next week with our common stupidity.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, he's going to be the main target of the common stupidity round.
Yeah. Right. We've now got Royals playing now.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh.
Hello, you've just been listening to Royals by Lord and Counting Stars by One Republic.
It was Taylor's first listen to that track. You like it?
Yeah, I did like it. It was a great track, Sam.
Yeah.
A really great track.
I didn't like the previous stuff that they had on with One Republic, but that was quite nice actually, that one.
Yeah. So it's actually coming towards the end of our show now.
Yeah.
We're nearing the top of the hour.
We're going to play a couple more tracks.
We're going to play a couple more tracks.
Yeah. Thank you for listening so far.
Thank you for listening. This has been The Hangover with myself, Taylor Small.
And myself, Samuel Cullington.
And usually Cyrus Dean.
His chair's absent. Well, he's absent.
Yeah, it's sad. It looks empty.
Taylor's sitting over there on his own.
Yeah, I've got the pot plant to keep me company. Tarquin, the pot plant. So yeah, we'll be back every Sunday.
10 a.m.
Sunday, 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
It is if we can get up every Sunday morning. Today was a struggle.
Over Taylor.
Yeah.
I think it was Cyrus actually that woke Taylor up.
Yeah. Thanks for messaging me, mate. You made this show happen.
Excellent.
Yeah. So now we're gonna leave you with Submarines by the Lumineers.
Thank you very much.
I believe